Hey, how you all doing? Vinyl community and Beatles community, it's Matt. And I apologize for some of the glare here. It's kind of bright outside. And plus I'm kind of sitting here by a street near the woods and trying to move in and out here so you can see me, but also see some of the sights outside. Basically, I'm back again for another road trip video. I thought I would hit the road again, and based on the good response I got to my last video going to the record show, and I was trying to think of some ideas what I could do for another video. I said, hey, why not hit the road again, go to one of the record stores that's in my general area, and see what we can find there, see what they have for good stuff, and hopefully it'll be a good time. So, you ready to come along for the ride? Let's head out, let's get ready, let's go see what we can find. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, so we're traveling along here, and why not do this a couple of times on this trip? Let's see what's randomly on the Beatles channel. Okay, well, I don't want to get red flagged again, but what are the odds of that happening, huh, folks? If you saw my record show video, you know that when I did my one lone test of the Beatles channel to hit it randomly, I had Lovely Rita. And lo and behold, today, I put on the radio and it's Lovely Rita. So, what are the odds of that happening? Maybe not so tough on the Beatles channel, because I have to admit they do upset me sometimes with the way they play such common songs on such a regular basis, that even a song like Lovely Rita, which I think I said in my last video, one of my favorite songs from Sgt. Pepper, and yet it's a little bit overplayed sometimes lately. So maybe we'll try it again in a little while. I think I will. People seem to enjoy when we check in on the Beatles channel and see how they're doing. So talk to you soon. Bye. All right, how y'all doing? Well, I'm back again, continuing my journey here, and a lot of country around here. It's getting cold for sure, I must say, up here in the northeast United States. The leaves are pretty much down. A few of them still hanging on, but for the most part, they're pretty much down. But it's cold out there. No snow yet, and a nice little golf course for you to check out on the right over here. Beautiful land out here. I really truly enjoy this part of the country. Yeah, the cold and snow can be a pain in the neck, but it is always nice to have 4 total seasons to experience and enjoy. So I always say that's positive. But hey, what am I doing? While we're doing this, why don't I randomly check the Beatles channel again? Here we go. Okay, like I say, I turn it off quick because I don't want to get red flagged by YouTube. But it looks like it's money. That's what I want. And I won't say that that's too common, but it can be somewhat common of a song on the Beatles channel anyway. So I won't complain too much about it, but somewhat disappointed. So who knows, maybe I'll try again later. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, how y'all doing? Driving along here, and beautiful day out there. Very cold, but you can't complain too much. It's pretty nice and clear and no snow, so that's all that matters. But hey, anyway, let's try that Beatles channel again. What do you say?
Take my hand. Life is what happens to you when you're busy making other plans. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Okay, so again, don't want to get flagged, so I just do it for a few seconds. I'm hoping I'll be okay with that. But it's Beautiful Boy, Darling Boy from John's Double Fantasy. Again, one of the best songs John ever wrote, in my opinion. I love that song. Probably one of my favorites from Double Fantasy. I can't complain too much about it because prior to the Beatles channel, you'd hardly ever hear Beautiful Boy, Darling Boy on the radio. I mean, it would be hardly ever on there. So on the Beatles channel, is it common? Yeah, they do play it a lot. They play quite a few of his songs from Double Fantasy quite a bit. But I won't complain too much about that one. It is a great song. Like I say, one of my favorites of John's. So we'll let that one go. So thus far, though, we haven't had any nuggets. But we're working on it. And again, if I seem to be hesitating, it's because I'm trying to get you some good views here of the journey to the store. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hi everybody, back again. Hope you're enjoying the ride. Again, this place is quite a bit further than the record show was for me. So to come all the way out here, it's taken me a little while, so I figured I'd come stop in and say hello and visit with you and see how you're doing. Check out the Beatles channel, see what they're doing on there. Thus far, we've gotten, pretty common stuff. Nothing too nuggety yet, but you never know. So let's try it again here. Okay, so it's yesterday, being played for the 1 millionth time on the Beatles channel. Again, it was a different version of it. It's Paul McCartney doing Yesterday solo. I didn't listen long enough to see where it's from, which venue or what it's from, but yeah, I mean, pretty common. I mean, one of the best songs of all time, one of the best written songs of all time. You got to give Paul credit for Yesterday. It's a classic for sure, and I do love it. But yeah, it's to hear it on the Beatles channel, it's like, oh boy, how many times do I have to hear Yesterday and Let It Be and Hey Jude and Get Back, and we could go on and on, right? But anyway. Maybe in a little while I'll try it again and we'll see where we're at, okay? See you later. Hey folks, how you doing? It's Matt. And I'm almost to my destination here. So I pulled over on the side of the road. There's some cars going by, but I pulled over because that is salt water you're seeing out there. Yes, that is an inlet from the Atlantic Ocean. So I thought I'd give you a nice little shot there, and you can see that we came from the woods through some hills and trees, and now we're down by some nice water by the ocean. Again, this is an inlet, so there's not a lot of waves or anything, but hey, let's check that Beatles channel. What do you say?
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Okay, so that's John at the 1-to-1 concert doing Hound Dog, and that's kind of a nugget. I mean, I don't hear that too often on the Beatles channel, so I'll give them a thumbs up for that one. Good choice. Nice to hear some live John. There isn't too much of it out there, obviously. Sadly, we don't have a lot of solo live John. I wish we did. And some people think that concert was good, and some think it was bad or not so good. But we have something. So anyway, nice to hear that on the Beatles channel, I think. Talk to you soon. Bye. All right, so as you can see, it's a little more built up here. And I'm almost to the plaza where it's located. Wouldn't it be a kicker if it wasn't open? No, I think it is. Looks like it is. Famous Sunset Records. Sunset Records. Well, there it is. And let's go check it out. All right. That's going to be a great show.
Not next August, next year, early if he comes around the ball.
MC Hammer.
Isn't that great? That audience.
Well, hello, vinyl community. I'm back. And as I bid adieu to Sunset Records, and I notice the sun is setting here as well. So, as the sun comes down and the day ends here, I've left the store. Did okay. It's a good little store. I haven't been there a long time, so it was nice to get back there. It's a nice store, small. The owner's very nice, and he does give good deals. He doesn't gouge you when it comes to record prices and whatnot. He's very good about it. So I didn't go too crazy. As you know, I went to that record show not too long ago, so I didn't want to go nuts. But I got 3 or 4 used records, and I got a couple of DVDs to show you, Beatles related. I got 1 CD I'll show you. Not too much. Like I said, I didn't spend a lot, didn't go crazy. Nice little store, as I said. trying to think of what else to tell you. It's kind of tight in there, but you can get around. It's not too bad getting around. I'm sorry I didn't film a lot more for you. Filmed the Beatles section. I filmed an Elvis section. That was pretty much about it. And I tried to get a little bit of the store overview, but the guy doesn't know me too well. Maybe next time I'll tell him what I'm all about. I'll tell him I'm in the vinyl community and I'm filming for YouTube and blah, blah, blah. And maybe he'll be a little more, understanding of that. I don't like to take advantage sometimes with these people as far as, they think you're on some covert mission or something, filming everything. So I didn't want to do that. But anyway, next time you see me, I'll be in the little home music room there, and we'll talk about what I got. It shouldn't take too long. Take care. Bye. Hey, vinyl community, how you doing? It's Matt. I'm back again. Real quick, I forgot to do what I promised you. I said I would do the Beatles channel one more time. So here we go. You ready? All right, here we go, Beatles channel. Let's see. Okay, so it's Back Off Boogaloo by Ringo. Again, in an earlier era before the onset of the Beatles channel. I might be a little excited about Back Off Boogaloo because it's not a real common song you would hear in the old days on the radio, at least before Sirius Satellite. But now with the Beatles channel, they play Back Off Boogaloo incessantly. So we didn't really get any nuggets today. We did get John doing Hound Dog from the 1-to-1 concert. We had Paul doing a solo rendition of Yesterday, but no real nuggets. No real nuggets today. So maybe next time. Take care. Bye. Well, hello, vinyl community. How you doing? It's Matt. I'm back again. And just finished up my visit at Somerset Records, the world-famous Somerset Records, a really cool and great place. So I thought I'd show you some of the things that I was able to obtain while I was there today. Now, Somerset Records is a very cool shop, a very cool record store. There's not too many left in the general area where I live in New England, and this is one of the better ones. It's a small little place. It's tiny, and as you can see, I took a couple of quick videos from inside the store to kind of give you a basic perspective, but I was the only one in there with the owner, and I didn't want to overdo it, with he doesn't know about my YouTube channel and all that stuff yet. But maybe someday if I do more visits there, I'll let him know what I'm doing, and maybe he'll be more open to me doing some more filming. But I did a couple of quick shots of me going through some of the Beatles sections. I think I did the Elvis section for you Elvis fans out there. And also I did a quick pan and scan of the store itself. And if you really can get an idea from it, it is a very small store. It's tiny, but let me tell you, it's jam-packed with really cool stuff. It's an awesome, awesome store. And so I'll show you some of the things I got. I'll start out with some Beatles here. And I didn't get too much, but I figure I'll give you a perspective here. So this is the first thing that I got when I was there. As you know, not too long ago, I got the vinyl counterfeit of Yesterday and Today with the butcher sleeve. Not too long ago, I showed it to you in one of my videos. While I was in Somerset Records, they had this. They had a nice CD counterfeit. As you can see, this one though says a new improved full dimensional stereo with an alternate cover picture of Yesterday and Today. Here's the back, replicated pretty well, I think, on a CD form. And then here's inside. It has the alternate Yesterday and Today cover shot. I'll give you a good shot of that. The CD, I would have been a little happier if the CD had the Capital Rainbow Swirl label on it, similar to the counterfeit vinyl that I got. But I'm happy with this. I'm happy to get this CD. I don't think there's too much inside here. It's pretty, just tells you a little bit about the story, the photographer, and the credits of Yesterday and Today. But as you can see, you get the alternate cover and the original butcher cover. All right, so it's a pretty good little find, and I got to tell you, the owner was very nice. He was so kind to me because he threw this in for free because of some of the other things I bought from him. So what a great guy, great place. Somerset Records, can't beat it. Awesome record store, awesome owner. He's a great guy, and I'm happy to be there. The next thing I grabbed from was, and he recommended it, and I grabbed it because Oasis, one of my favorite bands. I love this band from the last 20 years, and I did see them live a couple of times in '05, and then I saw them in '09 on their final tour. And this video is one of the shows from that '09 final world tour. So I grabbed it. It was very short money. It's a fan club only release, if you get my drift. But I tell you, it's professionally shot. Just a plain DVD, but professionally shot. Came out great. It's fantastic. It's from their '09 final tour, and they're playing at the River Plate Stadium in South America, I believe, for this show. Great show. Okay, another series that I grabbed today at Sunset Records is this one. It's a 3-disc, 3-DVD series of the Beatles. And basically what it is it's like everything, newsreel footage, some concert footage, whatever they could find, alternate takes, alternate, cutting room floor stuff, everything from February of '62 all the way up to December of '63. All Beatles footage, live stuff, newsreel footage, fan stuff, you name it, it's on these DVDs. This series is fantastic. Again, fan club only issues. This is volume 2. There's the back. And volume 3. And here's the back. Okay. Great little series. I'm talking like, oh boy, like 5 to 6 hours worth of material, probably 6 hours worth of material on these 3 DVDs. Everything the Beatles on film from February '62, that brief color footage of them at that little dance hall in England when they're still in the leather gear with Pete Best. They have that color footage in here all the way up to December of '63 when they're playing that It's the Beatles live show, which is great. So, awesome stuff. Okay, now the vinyl I wanted to show you. First one up is, the cover's a little beat up, it's a little worn and torn, but it's another Ventures album I wanted. It's basically the Golden Greats by the Ventures. And here's the back. Again, a little inner ring wear. It is worn, but the vinyl's in great shape, folks. Okay, gatefold. And I'm not going to lie to you, this album cover is very easy on the eye, if you get my drift. If you get my drift. Very easy on the eye. Alright, that's all I'll say. I'll leave it at that. The Ventures, Golden Greats. It's got all their big hits on here. The big one, Walk Don't Run, Memphis, Apache. Well, here, I'll show you. You can take a look at it. Some great stuff there. It's on their Liberty label. Oop, almost dropped it. That wouldn't have been good, huh? Golden Greats by the Ventures on the Liberty label. Okay. Next one I got was, and you know what? I just realized I'm not going to be able to show you the vinyl of this one because it's on my player. I was just playing it. But anyway, Meet the Searchers, Needles and Pins on the Cap label. The Searchers' first album in mono. And I'll tell you, it's a good one, folks. Needles and Pins. Some Other Guy, Farmer John, Ain't That Just Like Me. It's a great album. Can't beat it. The Searchers' first album in mono. Meet the Searchers, Needles and Pins. Again, Sunset Records. Found it. Okay, a couple of 80s, or one's a 1979 release, but I'll say 80s releases that I really wanted, is the Bangles. I'm a Bangles fan. I have their first album, All Over the Place. Not too long ago, I think I showed you that when I picked up, but now I finally picked up their second album, Different Light. A lot of hits on Different Light. I'm talking Manic Monday, Walking Down Your Street, Walk Like an Egyptian, If She Knew What She Wants, September Girls. They do a nice cover of the Big Star song. Great album on the Columbia label. Okay. All right, another band that I really, really love. From 1979, this one, I believe. Yep, 79. The B-52s' first album, self-titled The B-52s. I think I showed you their second one, Wild Planet, not too long ago. I picked that up earlier, but I finally found the first one at Sunset, and here it is, in great shape. Original pressing and everything. Picture of the Mosrite guitar on it and a walkie-talkie in the back. Like the Bangles one, it's not on a fancy label, just straight Warner Brothers. And last but not least to show you today, this is not from Sunset Records. That's all my grabs from Sunset Records. Again, Sunset Records, great place. Awesome. I'm going to be back there, and I'll definitely show you more stuff that I pick up there. The owner's a great guy. Loved it. Hope you enjoyed my little excursion to Sunset. And one last thing that came in right after I went to Sunset Records was this new release by Marshall Crenshaw. It came in the mail just the other day. It's called Thank You Rock Fans. Run Out Groove, only 1182 pressed worldwide. And it has like a trunk of a case. And here's the back. And mine here is number, I don't know if you can see that, 108 out of 1182. Basically what this is, folks, is Run Out Groove and Warner Brothers got together and they pressed this unreleased concert of Marshall Crenshaw and his band, his original band with his brother Robert on drums, from 1982. I don't know if you can see all those, but I hope you can. It's basically just his first album live and then some other stuff. I mean, you got almost the whole first album, a couple of covers, Move It. You have Soldier of Love, Got a Lot of Living to Do. That's a good little Elvis cover there. And then a lot of stuff from his self-titled 1982 debut album, which is, if you're a real rock and roll fan, power pop fan, you know that first Marshall Crenshaw is highly recommended. One of the greatest albums of the 80s, in my opinion, is Marshall Crenshaw's first album. Well, this is a great release, folks, and I'll show you what it looks like. Again, not from Sunset Records, but picked it up through the mail, just came in. Again, it's not a straight Warner Brothers label, nothing fancy, but you get this little insert with it. Westwood One, with like a little sheet. Marshall gives you a little letter thanking you for your support, and there's the back side. Okay, folks, so that's it. Marshall Crenshaw. Thank you, rock fans. Highly recommend that one, and I hope you enjoy the others. I didn't get too much at Sunset, but I hope you enjoyed my little video today of the Sunset Records trip, and I'll be back soon with another one. I just did another record trip to another record store in another part of New England, and I will be putting that one together in the next week or so and get that out to you. So, hey, thanks again for watching. God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.